Okay, I'm going for a quick update here. I haven't done an update for a while, and the season's winding down, so I thought I'd get this on record here. We'll start with the, let's start with the Thai Dragons. Grew really well, produced really well. I got a lot of nice ripe peppers on there. The only problem is there's no heat in them. They're barely above a bell pepper as far as heat, so I don't know what to do with them. I guess I can grind them up into powder or flakes, but there's really no heat, so I was hoping for at least some heat anyway. My Carolina Reaper, that is not a Reaper, it's probably a cross between my 7-pot brain strain and a Reaper from last year. Anyway, it produced real well. I got a lot of ripe pods on there right now. I gave a bunch away. Used some in a batch of chili, or not chili, a batch of salsa I made not too long ago, and they worked out real well to bump the heat in it. Okay, let's move on to my Hot Hungarian Wax. This is that plant that had that weird coloring, and it's, as you can see, it's still on there. Several leaves. The leaves are still doing fine. A little bit of coloring on the back too, but the plant's still doing fine. I think it's more of a variegation than anything. The leaves are just fine. They just got some white coloring on them. Some people thought it was a disease, and I don't know. Here's another one up here. Anyway, if you look, I didn't think I'd have hardly any to end the year, because I've done 2 full harvests so far, and now I've got a whole bunch. I'm going to be doing another harvest here pretty soon, but I'm waiting to the end of the year. I've got several nice ripe red and orange peppers on these plants. Most of those are green there. But this one doesn't have any red or orange. I'm going to this plant, here's a nice orange one, here's a nice red one, plenty of the green yellow. Here's some nice orange, different shades of orange, 3 different shades. There's a nice orange one. But plenty of pods, and I'm just kind of holding off to the end of the year to do this harvest if I can. Hopefully these red ones will cooperate and stay fresh while I'm waiting, and I'll do one more harvest and slice them up and cold can them. And I put these 2. These were on the side of the house. I put these 2 up here because they get more light here with the season's changing to fall here. We get less sunlight, and I'm kind of, with the trees around us, I'm limited to where these plants get a lot of sun, so I've moved them from the driveway over to here. And finally, my Twilight, as you can see, plenty of color, and my Bolivian Rainbow. Those beautiful plants, just perfect. I'm gonna have to grow both those next year, I guess. But some really awesome color on them, as you can see. My Twilight, some really cool color. And let's go check out the peppers out back. Okay, here's my peppers in the back. Most of the sweet bananas I picked a week or so ago when I did my last batch of salsa and threw them in the salsa, so there's probably not many of them. But in the front here are the hot bananas, and there's several of those that are looking real good. Here's this back plant. It looks like that has some kind of problem, but the pepper feels good. Several nice pods on there. There's another nice one. I got these daikon radishes growing in here, and they're crowding everything out. I just stuck them in at the last minute, but Anyway, I'll get some nice peppers off there. This plant's the same way. It's got even more peppers, some nice big ones too. See, that's nice big, I don't know if you can see a red one there. Nice huge orange one. Some nice yellow ones on there. Orange, some yellow ones. Mostly yellow on this plant. And this is my lone Hungarian wax in here. Still got a couple on it. I picked some of those and threw them in too. Going around to the back, I should probably just pull these sweet bananas. There's nothing left on that. Well, there's a little one left on there, a little one left on there, one left here, a couple small ones on this plant, that's it. But now that I look at it, I think my daikon radishes are just about ready to pick. And I think just for the heck of it, we're going to go ahead and pick one here. And let's see, I could see one from the back. We're going to go ahead and get this one right here. It's the one way on the left sticking in front of the peppers there. So we'll go down, we'll grab it. I can feel it right there. It's a big sucker. Oh. There we go. That's a big radish. Foot there. The radish is wrapped kind of around my foot there, just for a size reference. So I think I'll be picking these and doing up some kimchi for my wife here real soon. Now let's go check out the giant Alaskan radishes. Okay, as you can see, they're still growing okay, but I don't know, I'm kind of worried that I'm behind the 8 ball as far as growing time is involved. But I am finally getting some of the bolts or shoots coming up on this plant anyway. The rest aren't doing it. But this one is, you can see the flowers. And eventually I'm supposed to get some seed pods on those, but like I said, time's getting pretty short here. We'll see what happens, but if not, I guess I'll just pull up the plants and see what I got growing underneath. The guy I got them from, he says that the actual roots or the radish underneath get pretty woody or whatever, and maybe since mine aren't going all the way to bolting, maybe mine won't be so woody and I can do something with them, but we'll check. We'll see what happens, but it doesn't look like they're going to get to a point where I can do much with them, with the seed pods anyway. And here's my in-ground watermelons. It looks like they're starting to wind down. The leaves are starting to die back a little bit. I'm probably going to be harvesting all these real quick here. This one here was the biggest one I have left, and something took after it. It looks like birds. I don't know, it's probably no good. It's otherwise structurally okay, but that there looks like it got through to the meat. I got a decent one right here, a little bigger than a softball. There's one. Here it is. This is a pretty good one right here. Hidden back here underneath the Russian sage. Here's my foot for size reference. And I've got one more right here, about this a little bigger than a softball like the other one. Couple babies, they're never gonna do anything at this point, but they're still trying. You can see here that vine goes all the way up under the Russian sage. That's the vine that the one on I showed you back there, so that's dying back. So things are about done with the watermelons. Let's go back and check the watermelon in back. Okay, here's the container watermelons, and as you can see the plant looks pretty good, but the watermelon production didn't go too well, and it's not the fault of the plant. I had, I don't know, 9, 10, 12 probably total on this plant at one time, but one by one something was eating them and basically just hollowing them out. And I don't know if I mentioned this in my last update, but there's a watermelon right there. I figured out what it was. Underneath, when I lifted them up, underneath each one there was a little hole in the bottom of it, and I figured, and then I could see underneath in the ground what it was. It's voles, V-O-L-E-S, not moles, but voles. They just burrow right up into the watermelon and eat it from the inside out. So anything touching the ground, they were eventually getting. And if I don't pick this one soon, it's about a softball size or a little bigger. They'll get that one too. In fact, here's one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, they got this one hollowed out. You can see the hole in it. That's on top though, they ate through the top. This one out here, that one, you can see that vine there. That's actually from me mowing over it. I didn't even realize there was a watermelon out here last time I mowed. It must have been pretty small. But yeah, I had some really nice watermelons going, but they're all gone except for one or two. Here's one. I put it up into the container so it wasn't on the ground, and I have one right here. This was one of my first ones, and it was growing hanging, so I put this plastic pot underneath it to keep it from hanging, and so I figured by it being on top of that, the voles wouldn't get it. Well, as you can see, it was hollowed out a long time ago. So they even got that one. I'm tired of these little bastards. I wish I knew a good way to get rid of them. But anyway, this is my last one up. In fact, I'm just going to pick the damn thing now before they beat me to it. There we go. And so that's it. The plant's still growing real well, but like I said, probably within 2 weeks it'll be about done, because we'll get a frost or a near frost, and that'll end them for the year. Well, these are the 4 watermelons I just showed you in the front, in front of the Russian sage. And I thought I was going to have 4 decent watermelons. Well, you can see I flip them over and full holes. That's the one I think the birds attacked. That one's totally empty. Those 2 are partial empty. But you can see, here's the vole tunnel down here. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see over here. See, here's where I picked this one. See the vole tunnel going under it? Where'd the other one? The other one was over there. But yeah, that's what's doing it. Little bastards just crawl right up in there and snack out, probably night after night until it's gone. Okay, here we go.
A melon that you grew. Wow. Looks amazing. Looks like a pomegranate. That's so cool.